Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Rick Mears' Pennzoil Yellow Submarine Indianapolis 500 winner from 1984. This is a release from Carousel-1. As always, take a quick look at the box. A very big box, can barely even fit it on screen. Got some nice dark red with a red and gold stripe up the top. Got Penske Racing Authentics 1/18 scale and got the, Indianapolis 500 or Indianapolis Motor Speedway logo. Down the side, you again have the Indianapolis Motor Speedway logo, 1/18 scale, Carousel-1. You see inside, it's got some nice pictures from the race, and it does come with this nice Victory Lane checkered flag base in there. That's pretty nice. You see on this side, you got 1984 Indianapolis 500 winner, number 6, Rick Mears, Penske Racing Z-7. This is number 5,301, I guess, of all the cars Carousel-1 has made. I don't know. On the back, you got Carousel-1, and you got some different Indianapolis cars from over the years. Got, like, the original winner of the race. Very, very nice. Officially licensed Indianapolis Motor Speedway product. And on this side of the box, you just have a big Carousel-1 logo. And on the bottom of the box, you, of course, have copyright and such, as usual. Let's get this giant box out of the way and get to the car itself. One of the most beautiful Indianapolis Motor Speedway winner cars of all time, the original Yellow Submarine. Well, technically not the original Yellow Submarine. I think that was Al Unser Jr.? Or is it Al Unser Sr.? One of the Al Unsers was really, I think, the first person to race the Yellow Submarine, but Rick Mears is obviously the one that everyone knows about. I mean, when Penske brought back the Yellow Submarine for Helio, who did they initially bring it back for? The anniversary of this win. So, this is the one that everyone remembers. Anyways, let's do a quick 360 of this car. These old 80s Indy cars are always very nice looking. I always just love the, like, really just blocky, boxy look. They really got their sponsors across pretty well, too. This diecast is like 1,000 times more detailed than anything we get these days. If anyone's thinking this looks different. I always laugh at that. Lionel always gets dumped on for their, like, detailed going away and everything with NASCAR diecast, but everyone just kind of ignores the fact that green light is, like, 10 times worse than what Indy cars used to be. But anyways, we'll get to that later. Let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Pennzoil. You got number 6. Got 2 Pennzoils on the front wing and Goodyear on the front of the nose. You got Monroe on the front of the side pods, or whatever these are technically called back then. I don't know the IndyCar terminology as well as NASCAR terminology. Paging David Land. Down the side, you got Pennzoil. You got number 6. Got Pennzoil. You got Champion. You got number 6, USAC. Not sure what that little black logo is above that. Got PPG and CART. Got Goodyear and Miller High Life. Back here on the rear wing, you got Computer Vision and number 6. Got Pennzoil on the top of the rear wing. Up here you got another little logo that I'm not entirely sure what it is. On the back you pretty much have no sponsorship logos. And you have the same stuff down the other side. The best part about this diecast is this does have actual opening parts. And by opening parts, I mean you can literally just pop off the entire body to reveal all the inner detail. And as you can see, there is a lot of inner detail. So for some reason you're, not sure what people want when they say they want detail or that the cars today are not very detailed and cheap. I think this is pretty much what they're talking about here. This is about as detailed as you can get. This has every wire, everything exactly how it was. The real cars you could actually pop off the tops like this, like in real life. I was actually watching this race and at one point it was, I think it was the Coors Light car. They literally did just pop off this whole top like this to reveal all these inner details. So they made this completely accurate. It's about as accurate as you can get with the diecast. But as you can see, it is just fantastic. Tons of details, wiring, and all that all over the place. I also do enjoy this car. Actually, does have individual cloth seat belts. That's really nice to see. Cockpit is, of course, all detailed in there as well. But this is just fantastic. Like, we don't get this much detail on anything anymore. Can you imagine if we got a NASCAR diecast with this much detail in it? It's practically unheard of. The steering wheel also does turn with the wheels. NASCAR diecast used to do that. I don't even know if they still do that. I mean, I know ARCs don't because the wheels aren't attached to anything, but Do Elite still turn? I'll have to check that one day. But, I mean, even green light Indy cars these days, the wheels don't even turn, so the fact we get turning wheels is another kind of plus. But man, I could just not stop staring at all the detail on this car. It's so beautiful. Even the chrome rims look better than anything we get chrome these days. There's the inside of the, top metal piece if you want to see that for some reason. Just kind of painted in matte black. Worth pointing out, this car is actually metallic yellow. I don't know if I can get that to come across, but it is sparkly metallic yellow. This car is so detailed, it actually did come with replacement mirrors inside the box. If you happen to break one off, I guess. Snap that back into place. This is definitely the kind of car that I was trying to get for a long time. As you know, I'm a Pennzoil fanboy. I've had ALLLL's diecast, but I've always wanted one of the original yellow submarines. So I'm really happy to finally get one, because it is just a beautiful car. Except this is one of the most iconic IndyCar liveries of all time. It's a shame that ALLLL didn't have better luck in it this year. ALLLL got screwed this year. That was just... A guy misses his pit stall, then suddenly just slams on his brakes past his pit stall in front of another car, and somehow it's ALLLL's fault that he hits him? Like, that was stupid. This race back in 1984 is a little bit less exciting. Rick Mears won by 2 laps over second place, which was Al Unser Jr. in another Penske car. So that's kind of funny. I mean, how many times has that happened in history? That a team has the 1 and 2 finishing positions, but they're 2 laps apart from each other? That's kind of funny. But I also like watching this race that Roger Penske did have like a full-on like yellow Pennzoil fire suit crew shirt looking thing. So that was just kind of funny because, these days whenever Penske is actually at a race or whatever, he usually just has like a polo on or something. But if you want this car, it is very hard to get, and it's not going to be cheap. These Carousel-1 diecasts are always some of the most detailed, like, amazing diecasts you can get, so you might be able to get some of the older Roadsters kind of cheaper, but these ones you're never going to get cheap. But I think it's pretty much all there's to say. This has been a review of Rick Mears' Pennzoil Yellow Submarine from 1984. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.